Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another monthly awards this time breakdown video. This month we have the month of August as it is now the month of September. So we're going to go over some of the best tops now, some of the best monthly awards, the lightning card obviously, but before we do that, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for more content like this. We break down almost every single card that comes into the game. But without me talking anymore, let's start the video, I guess. So the lightning card this time, as you guys can see, Nick Castellanos. So we're actually going to go over that card first, since I know that's why most of you guys are here. So let's do that. Nick Castellanos looks disgusting. 95 overall right fielder. Can also play first base, third base, and left field. The hitting is pretty good, to put it lightly. 97, 124 contact versus lefties. 104, 112 power. He's going to murder lefties, as he did all of this month. He has really sparked that entire Cubs offense since he's gotten there. It's been crazy. 74 fielding is actually not too bad for Castellanos. I feel like his live series is really, really low. But 74 fielding is not bad at all. 61 speed is reasonable. You don't have him there for speed. You don't have him there for fielding. You have him there for hitting. So it's a really good card. Nick Castellanos is the lightning card. Let's take a look at some of the best tops now cards. Alright, in a year where switch hitters kind of dominate, Carlos Santana, a switch hitting first baseman, 91 overall for the Indians clearly, is going to be really good. 75, 100 contact, 95 and 70 power with 94 vision is really good. 71 fielding is solid. He can also play catcher and first base, and you guys know the catcher this year is a weird position where the defense really isn't honed in. So he could be a viable catcher, to be honest. There's not a lot of great ones. There's one more, I believe, in this pack, Tom Murphy, that can play catcher. So it's, and Will Smith. Will Smith is in here too, but we'll talk about him in a minute. But Carlos Santana could be a sneaky pick to be your catcher on your DD team if you don't have one that you already like. Jonathan Villar is fun. He can play everywhere in the infield and center field. He's a primary position shortstop. He's got pretty good hitting stats for 90. 97, 89 contact, 95, 70 power with 65 vision. So the vision's pretty low, but the hitting, I mean, the first four are not bad. They're at least reasonable. 58 fielding is not very good, to be completely honest with everyone. But 85 speed is quite good. So there you go. Jonathan Villar, the Baltimore Oriole. Another switch hitter, as is the theme. Jose Quintana is pretty fun. He had a crazy game. I believe he struck out like 14 or something in 6 innings, which is wild. But he's got 86 stamina. He didn't go very deep in that game that they're basing this off of. All the per nines are okay. The home runs per nine is really low. This card doesn't blow me away. There's definitely better pitchers, but Jose Quintana is here, and he'll be usable. He just doesn't blow me away. All right, here is Eduardo Escobar. 81, 85 contact, 95, 85 power, 74 vision, 73 fielding, 61 speed. He's very, very similar to Villar. He can't play center, but he can play everywhere in the infield. He can play left field and right field. Also a switch hitter like Villar. Eduardo Escobar here is a utility bench bat if I've ever seen one. He looks solid. He could come off the bench for some defense if you have someone terrible in right field. Or left field, or at second base, or whoever you have in your lineup. You need a defensive replacement, except for in center field or catcher. Eduardo Escobar could be your guy. Alright, Will Smith, the catcher. So there's a Will Smith reliever on the San Francisco Giants. Now we have another Will Smith, the catcher for the Dodgers. Neither one, coincidentally, is an actor, as my mother believes, but there is an actor named Will Smith. Neither one of these two players is him. Will Smith here, the catcher, 92-69 contact. Is not great versus lefties, but it's nice. 95 and 78 power. 49 vision is terrible. No way around that. It's just bad. But 72 fielding, 75 arm strength. I mean, he's a catcher, so it doesn't really matter. But I think in the lower divisions, he'll be fine with that low vision. Because when you're on All-Star, the vision doesn't matter a ton. Actually, some would argue a smaller PCI would help you some, but Will Smith here against righties looks solid. The last guy we'll talk about from the Topps Now pack, and we'll move on to monthly awards, is Eric Thames. He plays first base and all of the outfield, though I say all of the outfield lightly, as he'd be a common fielder out there. He's going to be slow and have no arm strength, but you can put him out there if you really, really want to. But Eric Thames, the original Lightning player, the original Player of the Month card, a few years ago at this point. He looks good versus righties. He's an 86. You're going to use him as a bench bat if you use him at all, probably at this point in the year. There's a lot of better players out there, but 81, 106 versus righties is respectable. 49 vision, again, just not great. But Eric Thames is here as an option for you to use. So moving on to monthly awards players, we have Jorge Soler, the Kansas City Royal. He has broken the mark for 40 home runs in a season. That's the first time I believe a Royal has ever done that. So he now has a diamond card, and also he put together a crazy good month. He looks he looks The card art is kind of cool, except for you have to look at that terrible Players Weekend jersey. But 69 and 80 contact, 112, 114 power, but only 47 vision. So the power is good, the vision's really not. 48 fielding is also really bad. 69 speed is just not fast, not really slow. It's just kind of nice. But Jorge Soler, the right fielder, is the first Player of the Month card. Alright, I am Trevor May, another Players Weekend jersey we have to look at. But he had himself a month, man. A 0.68 ERA with a 0.60 whip. In the month of August, really good. Also went 2-0, which I know doesn't really matter, but he's really good. 102, 108 hits and Ks per 9, 73, 69 home runs per 9, 109 clutch. He's got 84 velocity and 93 break. The fastball tops out at around 96, 97. He looks good. He looks genuinely, however you say that, he looks good. So Trevor May is a 90 overall reliever. Geor Shella gets another card. I feel like he got a Topps Now earlier, but he gets a better version if he already had one. Here with his third base card, can also play first, second, and short. The hitting, as is a theme on these cards, looks really good. 99, 116 contact. He's got 79 and 93 power, 74 vision. He's the best of the cards we've looked at this point. Hitting-wise, in my opinion, at least he's better than Soler. But he's pretty solid. He's also got 80 fielding. He's really stepped up big for the Yankees this year. He hit 385 last month with 7 home runs, which they're playing in Yankee Stadium, so some of that can be attributed, but either way, he is mashing. So, Geor Shella is a Player of the Month card. So the last guy we'll look at here is Jack Flaherty, and he's had himself a crazy month, obviously. To get a Player of the Month card, you would expect that, but he could have been the Lightning guy, to be honest with you guys. Jack Flaherty looks pretty good. He looks nasty. They said on the stream he looked pretty nasty. So he's got 95 mile-an-hour fastball with an 85 mile-an-hour slider. The stamina, 91 stamina, 91, 94 hits and Ks per 9, 70 and 69 walks and home runs per 9. He's got decent control, decent velocity, really good break, good pitch speed differential. So he looks good. 91 overall. He put up some Cliff Lee numbers, man. A 0.71 ERA as a starter is insane. I know Cliff Lee had that 1 month, I forget what year it was, but he had a month where it was below 1 on the Phillies. So it was a crazy month for Jack Flaherty. And let me flip to the next slide and talk to you guys about the collection. So the last thing you guys need to know here, before we wrap up the video, is you need to collect 18 players to get Nick Castellanos. So there is 22 players in this collection, which means you can skimp out on 4. So the top 4 guys, you don't necessarily need to collect. So they gave us players with every Tops Now moment set. So if you collect all those are just essentially their extra credits. So you don't need to collect those. It gives you 4 less cards that you need to collect. So if you complete all of the moments, you only need to collect 18 of these guys. So you get 4 free. So then you only need to collect 14. So it's a pretty good deal. Obviously, to get Nick Castellanos, he looks really good. This is the first time you don't need to collect every player. There's 22, you only need to collect 18. You got Castellanos. It's gonna be a good time for you. So guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button again if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next one.